Hello students and parents, that is the primary section project work for you. The first subject is the computer. Write abacus to zip drive. So you have to write from A for abacus to Z for zip drive. Okay, you have learned it in your previous classes. Okay, in this year you were absent due to the corona infection, so there is need to have to revise. आपको एबेकस टू जिप ड्राइव तक पूरा लिखना है अपनी कॉपी में. व्हाट आर द पार्ट्स ऑफ द कंप्यूटर. आप बहुत अच्छी तरीके से जानते हैं कि पार्ट्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर क्या है. सीपीयू, सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट, कीबोर्ड, माउस, प्रिंटर एंड मॉनिटर एंड मोर. ये सारी चीज़ें आप लिख सकते हैं. व्हाट इज़ नोन एज द फर्स्ट कंप्यूटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. Abacus is known as the first computer of the world. Abacus, A-B-A-C-U-S. Abacus is known as the first computer of the world. That is the answer is given in the first question of this project and this question sheet. What is BASIC? BASIC is the beginners for all purpose symbolic instruction code. That is the first language 4GL, 4 जनरल लैंग्वेजेस में से बेसिक जो है कंप्यूटर की फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज है. और बेसिक जो है वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है. व्हाट द टाइप्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर. व्हाट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर. देयर आर 3 काइंड्स ऑफ द कंप्यूटर. एनालॉग कंप्यूटर, डिजिटल कंप्यूटर एंड combination of the analog and digital is the hybrid computer. Is the in another way is the mini computer, microcomputer and macrocomputer and mainframe computer. Okay, these are another types of the computer. Okay, here is the according to desktop, laptop and palm top computer. Palm top is your Android phone. Laptop, you know very well about the lappy, and the desktop means which computer that with CPU, monitor, keyboard, mouse, speaker, all those things. Okay, what are the different kinds of the units. There are different kinds of the unit. Input and output unit in computer means IO unit, input and output unit. Second, CPU, central processing unit, in which the central processing unit consists of the memory unit, control unit and arithmetic and logic unit. And that is the another is the video display unit. Okay, VDU. The what are the uses of the computer. Computer uses very versatile. Computer uses of the computer are very versatile. Computer is a very versatile machine because it is used everywhere and all aspects of the life. Okay, school, banks, hospitals, railway reservation, air services, research, education and science, technology, entertainment and सारी चीज, बिजनेस, कमर्शियल हाउसेस, सब तो कंप्यूटर यूज होता है. बाय विच डिवाइस वी कैन एंटर अवर डाटा. वी कैन एंटर अवर डाटा थ्रू द कीबोर्ड, माउस एंड राइटिंग पैड. व्हाट इज कॉल्ड द पॉइंटर डिवाइस. द माउस इज कॉल्ड द पॉइंटर डिवाइस. व्हाट आर आउटपुट डिवाइसेस. डिवाइसेस विच गिव्स अस आउटपुट, विच गिव्स अस आउटपुट जो हमको आउटपुट देता है वो आउटपुट डिवाइसेस कहलाती. प्रिंटर, मॉनिटर, स्पीकर. व्हाट आर इनपुट डिवाइसेस. यहाँ आर लगाना जरूरी है, इसमें आर मिस हो गया है. व्हाट आर इनपुट डिवाइसेस. डिवाइसेस बाय विच वी कैन एंटर आवर डाटा इनटू द कंप्यूटर. कीबोर्ड, माउस एंड अदर. व्हाट इज डास. डास stand for DOS stands for the disk operating system. What are viruses. Viruses is a kind of the computer programs which destruct the working of the computer. What is internet. Internet is the world wide web, and that is the computers are the world interlinked through the satellite. What is fax. Fax is a machine by which we can send the messages from print messages from one place to another place. What is printer. Printer is an output device which print the whatever the output on the computer. What is keyboard. Keyboard is an input device by which we can enter the data or type in the computer. What is mouse. Mouse is a pointer device. What is MS Word. MS Word is an application software for office automation. Microsoft Word. What is software. Software is a kind of the program, okay, for a particular purpose. Now that is subject English. What is English? English as not a language. English as a style, living style. Okay, the language spoken by the Britishers is called the English. What is a script? The graphical representation of sound is called a script. What is letter? Okay, the letter is the smallest unit of language, and it is what is word? Okay. Meaningful group of letters is called word. What is sentence? Meaningful group of words is called sentence, which gives complete sense. What are the types of sentences? There are different kinds of the sentences: assertive, affirmative, interrogative, emphatic, negative, negative interrogative, all those things. So you have read and you will find out in your grammar book. Ram doesn't do wrong things. Which type of sentence? Ram doesn't do wrong things. Ram kabhi galat nahi karta hai. Okay, so that is the negative sentence. Okay, never tell a lie. Which type of sentence? Never tell a lie. Kabhi jhoot mat boliye. That is the assertive or emphatic sentence. What are the parts of his speech? Okay, different kinds of the words are called parts of his speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. What are the different kinds of the tenses? You know very well about that. There are the three main kinds of the tenses and another four kinds of the tenses. Each tense has another four types. First, three kinds of tenses: present, past, future. And each tense has another four kinds: indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So what is tense? A tense in which the sentence is set with respect to time. What are the types of voices? There are two types of the voices: active voice and passive voice. What are the types of the narration of these speeches? There are two types of the narration of these speeches. Speeches means direct speech, indirect speech, direct narration and direct narration. What are the articles? What are their types? There are a, n and the are called articles, and there are types of the indefinite and finite articles. What is noun? A noun is the name of any person, place or thing. What are the types of noun? There are mainly two kinds of the noun: countable noun and uncountable noun. Another four kinds of noun: countable, proper and uncountable noun, and that is the common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So that is what is pronoun. Pronoun, the word which used at the place of noun, is called the pronoun. Okay, so that is the substitute of noun, and another word is the stephanie of noun. What is verb? Verb, action word is called verb. What are the types of the verbs? There are two types of the word: transitive, intransitive verb. And another types, the strong verb and weak verb. Okay, and then modal auxiliary verb and auxiliary verb, helping verb and main verb. Okay, these are types of the verbs. How many conjugations of the verb? What are the forms of the verb? Okay, there are the conjugation of the verbs mean type of forms of the verb: first form, second form, and third form. Okay, present form, past form, and past participle form, and present progressive form. Okay, so go, went, gone. Go means jata, went means gaya, or gone means जा चुका, or going means जा रहा. So these are the conjugation of the word. What is an adjective? Adjective is a word which can describe the noun or pronoun. What are the degrees of the adjective? There are 3 degrees of the adjective: positive, comparative, and superlative degree. How many types of the numbers? According to language, in language there are the 2 types of the numbers: singular number and plural number. In English as well as with respect to mathematics, there are different kinds of number: prime number, whole number, natural number, and prime number, whole number, composite number, natural number, and integer and real numbers, and more numbers. What are the types of genders? Okay, there are the 4 types of the gender. Masculine gender represents the male, feminine gender represents the female, and neuter gender, nothing, and the common gender, masculine and feminine, both. Tell any one of the poem from your textbook. You have to write the poem from your textbook. Translate into English. राम आम खाता है. राम इट्स अ मैंगो. वह जाता है. He goes. मैं एक अच्छा लड़का हूँ. I am a good boy. कोई आया है. Somebody has come. आपका नाम क्या है? What is your good name? Okay. Translate into Hindi. He had done. वो कर चुका था. She will sing a song. वह एक गाना गाएगी. The children are playing in the ground. बच्चे मैदान में खेल रहे हैं. Write questions and answers from your textbook. If you have the textbook, and you have to write the answer and question which we have given to you through the PDF files, okay, through the WhatsApp groups. Okay, write any one of the story from your textbook. आपको अपनी textbook में से story लिखना. Tell the tenses, subject, verb, and all 72 sentences. You know very well about that. Each tense has the six sentence. Okay, and there is the 3 into 4 into 12 tenses. Okay, so 12 into 6 equal to 72 sentences. In what way? He goes, he does not go. Does he go? Doesn't he go? Why does he go? Why doesn't he go? In this way, he went, he did not go. Did he go? Why did he go? Didn't he go? Why did he go? Why didn't he go? He will go, he won't go. Will he go? Won't he go? Why will he go? Why won't he go? ये हो गए आपके इतने सारे मैंने बोल दिए और आपको आगे तक इसको करना है. Name the word in which all vowels are included. Education is the word and all vowels are included. What are the vowels? Write their names. There are the 5 vowels in English alphabets: A, E, I, O, U. Okay, there are the what are semi-vowels? The semi-vowels are not exactly the vowels. Okay, but they are used as a vowels sometimes. Cow, C-O-W, cow. Okay, and key, K-E-Y, key. Okay, so W and Y is the semi-vowels, and write their names. W and Y are their names. What makes alphabets? Okay, the script makes alphabets. The letters, the group of letters, the group of script. Okay, that is the alphabets. The sound makes alphabets. Self-introduction. You have to. What is your name? What is your father's name? What is your mother's name? What does your father do? What does your mother do? And how many issues do they have? And how many sisters and brothers do you have? In which standard do you read? What does your father do? Okay, where do you live? That is your native place, and all those. What is the aim of your life? What is your favorite? That is the self introduction. You have to deliver. What is the standard structure of the sentences? Subject plus verb plus object, and that is the here is the given in 31st question. Okay. Subject plus helping verb plus main verb plus object. Okay, mean what? Okay, that is the structure of the sentence. Name some things which your mother uses in kitchen. Kitchen में आपकी mother कौन से चीज़ें यूज़ करती है उनका नाम लिखना. Name some spices which your mother use in cooking food. आपकी mother खाना बनाने में कौन कौन से मसाले यूज़ करती है उनका नाम लिखना है. Name some nuts which your mother use in cooking. आपकी mother कौन कौन से nuts means काजू, बादाम, almond, कैश्यू नट एंड पिस्टा ये यूज़ करती है. तो बिल्कुल लिखिए. संस्कृत कोई 5 मंत्र कुरान की आयत है, सामायिक की पाठी या वंदना बोलिए, ये लिखना है आपको, है ना. तो आपको कोई 5 मंत्र ओम भूर्भुवस्व सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यम ये आपको याद है, आप लिखिए. संस्कृत में 5 जंतुओं के नाम बताइए. संस्कृत में आप 5 एनिमल्स के नाम लिखना है. संस्कृत में 5 फलों के नाम लिखना है आपको. 5 फल फ्रूट्स. ओके. संधि क्या होती है? समास किसे कहते हैं? विभक्ति से आप क्या समझते हैं? नाम की विभक्ति कीजिए. कारक चिन्ह क्या होते हैं? निबंध बोलिए, निबंध लिखिए. कोई 2 श्लोक बोलकर लिखकर उनका भावार्थ कीजिए. उनका भावार्थ भी लिखना है. चलिए आ जाते हैं. व्हाट इज साइंस? साइंस इज systematic knowledge of things and events around us is called science. What are the 2 kinds of things on the earth? There are 2 kinds of the things, living and non-living. What is the main source of the energy of the earth? The sun is the ultimate source of the energy on the earth. What is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is the green pigment found in the green leaves of the green plants. What are the basic characteristics of living things? The basic characteristics of the living thing: the growth, movement, okay, respiration, taking food, okay, all those things जो करती living things. What is air? Air is everywhere. Okay, our surrounding. Okay, an envelope of the atmosphere around the earth is called air. What is matter? Anything that is mass and occupies space is called matter. Okay, iron, wood, V, and bricks. What is speed? Speed, distance upon time equal to speed with respect to time. Okay, what are the states of matter? Okay, there are the four states of the matter: solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. What are the aquatic plants? The plants which live and survive in the water are called the aquatic plants. Where does the lotus grow? Lotus grow under the pond. Okay, what does the rose, where does the rose grow? Rose grow on the field, a terrestrial or land. Okay, what are the parts of plant? Okay, there is the two parts, mainly two parts: root system and shoot system. Root has the root, and the shoot has the stem, branches, leaves, bud, flower, fruit. Okay, these are the parts of the plant. Which plants make their own food? The green plants make their own food, which is called the food factory of the plant. The leaf is called the food factory of the plant. What is balanced diet? The diet which contains all kind of the nutrients in the definite proportion is called the balanced diet. What are the nutrients? Carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamins, phases, water, minerals, all those all called the nutrients. Which disease caused by lack of the iodine? Goiter is a disease caused by lack of the iodine. Which disease caused due to the lack of the vitamin A? Okay, night blindness, disease caused due to the lack of the vitamin A. Which disease caused due to the lack of the vitamin B? The beriberi is the disease caused due to the lack of the vitamin B. Which disease caused due to the lack of the vitamin C? The scurvy is the disease caused due to the lack of the vitamin C. Name two parasitic plants. Okay, the peach plant and the one more, and the name two parasitic plant, peach plant and mushroom. Okay, name two warm-blooded animals. Okay, human beings and the cow. Name two cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded animals means lizard and snake or frog. Okay, which gas do we breathe in? We breathe in oxygen. Which gas do we breathe out? We breathe out carbon dioxide. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process of the making food by green plants. Okay, leaves of the green plants and the presence of the sunlight, chlorophyll, and carbon dioxide. Why do we wear clothes? We wear clothes to protect us from the heat, cold, and rain. What are the different kinds of the houses? There are the two different kinds. There are the different kinds of houses: pakka house, kacha house, sliding roof house, okay, apartment, and skyscraper, and that is the bungalow, and the flat. Others. Name five aquatic animals. Aquatic animals are those animals which can live in water. Okay, जो water में रहते हैं, fish, okay, seal, whale, frog, ये सारे जो हैं उनके नाम लिखना है. What are herbivorous? Herbivorous are those animals which depend on the vegetation. वो herbivorous जो vegetation means plants उनका food है. What are the carnivorous? The animals which eat the flesh or another animal are called the carnivorous. What are omnivorous? Omnivorous वो है जो flesh और जो vegetation है वो दोनों लेते हैं, vegetable. From where do we get food? We get food. From where do we get wool? We get wool from the sheep, camel, and pashmina. From which animals do we get milk? We get milk from the cow, buffalo, and sheep and goat. From which insect do we get silk? We get silk from the silkworm. What is water cycle? Water cycle का आपने diagram देखा है. Okay, the water evaporates and rises up and form the clouds and then fall onto after condensation fall onto the ground. Okay, which water is suitable for drinking? The tap water is suitable for drinking. What is energy? Energy capacity to do work is called energy. Why do we need food? We need food to get energy to work and remain healthy. In which direction the sun rises? The sun rises in the east direction. In which direction the sun sets? in west direction the sun sets. How many sense organs do we have? We have the 5 sense organs and 5 senses. Eyes for sight, ears for hear, nose for smell, and tongue for taste, and skin for touch. Okay, what are types of the crops? There are 2 types of the crops, rabi crops and kharif crops, and another types of the jet crops and case crops. And give examples of the 5 living and 5 non-living things. You can do it. And what is breeze? That's very gentle winds are called ब्रिज. अ से ग तक आपको वर्णमाला लिखना है. अनार देखो मीठा ताज़ा और ज्ञानी ज्ञान देता है तक वीडियो बनाकर भेजें. और हिंदी कविता सुनाइए, 3 से 5 कविताएं वीडियो बनाकर भेजें. हिंदी में कहानी सुनाइए, वीडियो बनाकर भेजें. आपका नाम क्या है? लिखे. आपके पिता का नाम क्या है? लिखे. आपकी माता का नाम क्या है? लिखे. आप कौन सी कक्षा में पढ़ते हैं? लिखे. आपके विद्यालय का नाम क्या है? लिखे. आप कहाँ रहते हैं? लिखे. हायर मैथमेटिक्स, राइट नंबर्स फ्रॉम 1 to 100, 1 to 100, 100 to 1 and 1 to 1000. आपको नंबर्स लिखना है. हाउ मेनी फिंगर्स डू यू हैव? आपकी कितनी फिंगर्स है? 10 फिंगर्स है. हाउ मेनी हैंड्स डू यू हैव? 2 हैंड्स है. हाउ मेनी लेग्स डू यू हैव? 2 लेग्स है. हाउ मेनी डेज आर देयर इन वीक? देयर आर द 7 days in a week. How many months are there in a year? There are 12 months in a year. Draw all geometric shapes and name them. Point, ray, line segment, angle, triangle, rectangle, quadrilateral, and cube, cuboid, cone, सिलेंडर, स्फीयर. ये सारे आपको बनाना है. व्हाट कम्स आफ्टर फरवरी? ओके, मार्च कम्स आफ्टर फरवरी. व्हाट कम्स बिफोर जनवरी? दिसंबर कम्स बिफोर जनवरी. व्हाट कम्स बिटवीन वेडनेसडे एंड फ्राइडे? थर्सडे कम्स बिटवीन. डू 10 sums फॉर द एडिशन, 10 sums फ्रॉम सब्सट्रैक्शन, 10 sums फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन, 10 फॉर डिवीजन. बहुत इजी मत कर लेना 1 + 1 2 + 1 2. दैट इज नॉट द वे. चलिए, सोशल साइंस. At your home there are the 12 members. Calculate first number of hands, number of legs, and number of noses, and number of eyes. आपको ये eyes ये आपको करना है. फाइंड आउट. सोशल साइंस. What does your father do? आपके फादर क्या करते हैं ये आपको लिखना है. What is your address? एड्रेस आपको लिखना है. Who cooks food at your home? My mother cooks food at our home. Who washes clothes at your home? आपको ये लिखना है. Which machine does your mother use at your home? आपकी मदर कौन कौन सी मशीन्स यूज़ करती है? स्विंग मशीन है, आपके ग्राइंडर है, मिक्सर है, और फ्रीज है, वॉशिंग मशीन है. ऑन व्हाट मशीन डू यू वॉच डोरीमान और कार्टून? कौन सी मशीन पे आप डोरीमान और कार्टून देखते हैं? हाउ डू यू कम टू स्कूल? आप स्कूल कैसे आते हैं? बाय बस आते हैं, बाय ऑन फीट आते हैं, या पेरेंट्स टेक यू? क्या पेरेंट्स लेके आते हैं? हाउ मेनी विंडोज़ आर देयर इन योर क्लासरूम? आपके क्लासरूम में कितने विंडो है ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. हाउ मेनी मिड वाइव्स आर देयर इन योर स्कूल? आपकी स्कूल में कितनी मिड वाइव्स, कितनी बाइयाँ काम करती है? यंग वन ऑफ डॉग इज़ कॉल्ड पपी. Young one of cat is called the kitten. Young one of cow is called calf, and young one of lion is called cub, and young one of the human is called baby. Young one of horse is called colt. Which game do you like most? You have to write. And what is the name of your group of house during the annual sport? Annual sport के टाइम आपके ग्रुप का नाम क्या था? Okay, name the teachers in your school. आपके स्कूल के टीचर्स के नाम लिखना है. How many मैम्स एंड सर? मैम की स्पेलिंग में एम है, मैडम से है, उसको गलत लिखा हुआ है. ये मैडम्स या मैम्स, एम ए एस होना चाहिए, एम आई हट जाएगा, है ना. सर्स इन योर स्कूल. और टीचर्स कितने हैं? हाउ मेनी मेंबर्स आर देयर इन योर होम, एट योर होम? हाउ मेनी सिस्टर्स डू यू हैव? आपकी कितनी बहनें हैं? व्हाट इज़ योर मदर्स ब्रदर इज कॉल्ड? My mother's brother is called maternal uncle. What is your father's brother is called? My father's brother is called paternal uncle. What is environment? आपको लिखना है, ये definition है. Our surrounding is called our environment. How many seasons are there in India? There are mainly 3 or 6 season है वैसे तो इंडिया में, और 3 season. आप जो भी season आपको पता है ना, rain, winter, summer, okay, spring, autumn, ये सारे. What is a continent? The large part of the land, very large part of the land is continent. What is an ocean? The very large body of the water is called ocean. Which river flows from your तहसील? आपकी तहसील से कौन सी रिवर? अगर झकनावत है तो मधुकन्या, सरदारपुर है तो माही. ठीक है. What are the 2 kinds of the things? living things and non-living things. What are living and non-living things? What are the characteristics of the living things? Living things क्या क्या करती है? ग्रो करती है, मूवमेंट करती है, रिप्रोडक्शन करती है, रेस्पायर करती है, डाइजेस्ट करती है, ये सारी चीज़ें लिखना. टेक फूड, ओके. एंड व्हाट आर द कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ द एनवायरनमेंट, है ना. एनवायरनमेंट के क्या कंपोनेंट्स हैं? Abiotic and biotic components. What is climate? What is weather? Which kind of the clothes do we wear in winter? We wear woolen clothes in the winter. What are cardinal and ordinal directions? Cardinal directions जो होती है वो cardinal direction आपकी सीधी सी है कि सीधे आपका द ईस्ट, द वेस्ट, नॉर्थ, साउथ. और ऑर्डिनल जो है cardinal डायरेक्शन आपकी हो जाएगी नॉर्थ ईस्ट, नॉर्थ वेस्ट, नॉर्थ साउथ, नॉर्थ, है ना, इस तरीके से साउथ वेस्ट एंड साउथ ईस्ट. What is a globe? A small spherical model of the earth. What is a map? A map is a flat surface. Sorry, what is the map? A map is a drawing on a flat surface. What is a pollution? Okay, what are the types of crops? There are the two types of the crops: rabi crops and kharif crops, jet crops and cash crops. What is the main source of the water? The rain is the main source of the water. What is the main source of the energy? The sun is the main source of the energy. What are resources? The resources are those things which fulfill our need. What are the natural resources? Resources are given by the nature, is called the natural resources. How many continents are there on the earth? There are the 7 continents on the earth. How many oceans are there on the earth? There are 5 oceans on the earth. How many poles are there on the earth? There are 2 poles on the earth, North Pole and South Pole. What is earth? Earth is a planet. Earth is the only unique and living planet. Why the earth is called our home? Because all living things live on the earth. That's why the earth is called our home. How many tehsils are there in your district? आपके district में कितनी tehsils है? What are the different types of the crops? Name 5 food grains. Food grains: wheat, maize, millet, ज्वार, बाजरा. What name 5 pulses? उड़द, मूंग, चना, ग्राम and अरहर. Name 2 fibers: cotton and आपका jute. And name the 5 rivers of India: the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Satluj, the Brahmaputra, the Narmada, the Mahi. Okay, and so the Chambal. Into how many physical divisions India can be divided? The India can be divided into 5 major physical divisions. The Himalaya, first the Himalaya mountain ranges, the northern plain, the western desert, okay, the Deccan Plateau, the western Ghat, eastern Ghats, and group of the islands. Why India is called peninsula? India is called peninsula due to it is covered by the 3 sides of the water. इसके अराउंड में 3 साइड वाटर, इसलिए पेनिनसुला कहते हैं. हाउ मेनी लैटिट्यूड्स आर देयर ऑन द ग्लोब? हाउ मेनी लॉन्गिट्यूड्स आर देयर ऑन द ग्लोब? व्हाट आर द मीन्स ऑफ द इरिगेशन? ओके, द डिफरेंट मीन्स ऑफ द इरिगेशन: केनाल, वेल्स, ट्यूबवेल्स. ओके, फ्रॉम वेयर डू वी गेट द ऑक्सीजन? वी गेट ऑक्सीजन फ्रॉम द atmosphere. What is air? Air is the mixture of the several gases. What are the tools or weapon for to fight against corona and COVID-19? Draw their diagrams also. COVID-19 से लड़ने के लिए हमको कौन कौन से टूल्स लगेंगे? मास्क है, सैनिटाइज़र है. इन सब चीज़ों का आपको क्या करना है? डायग्राम बनाना है. और ये आप बिल्कुल कंप्लीट कर लीजिए इसको और सेंड करिए, सबमिट कर दीजिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच.